Each November the 11th, we listen to the Padres say at the going down of the sun, and in the morning we will remember them. And we all said, we will remember them. Well, 100 years later, there are lots of guys whose families have dispersed or had none.
As Remembrance Day approaches, you may be taking some extra time to acknowledge someone in your own family who's served and died in a time of war. Perhaps you'll share their memory with someone close to you. But what about the names appearing on your local cenotaph who have no remaining family to remember them? One Legion branch in Bowmanville says those at risk of being forgotten will not be left behind by the community. John Kay with the Clarington Banner Committee explaining this year the Legion has put together a new book called Clarington Honors Our Veterans. It's a compilation of veteran stories with ties to the area. The sale of the book raising funds so that next year, those that don't have family remaining in the area are remembered with a banner that will be hung in the town in the days leading up to November 11th.
They may have been only child and they have no family left in the area to honor them. So it seems fair that we do remember them with a banner if we can, and we're going to give it a try.
There's the obvious complication of if there are no living family members, so to take up the torch on remembering these individuals, for you to get the information, photos, anything you kind of can to help build that, must have been tricky.
It is really.
He says credit goes to members who have worked on the research, going through service paperwork, group photos, and other sources to try and assemble the stories for those who no longer have a member of the family, passing them down. The response from the community, the books sold. All of them.
Yeah, we printed 500 and we're a little afraid that we wouldn't be able to sell that many. We sold all 500, so we had to print more.
Kay expressing gratitude to both his community and those doing the work he describes as extremely important.
We promised to remember them, and we certainly do want to do that.
In Bowmanville, David Zura, City News.